Today we're going to learn about Aboriginal art. So let's have a look at some facts. Australian Indigenous art is the oldest unbroken tradition of art in the world. It has gone on for around 40,000 years. The art is found on leaves, wood carving, rock carving, sculpting, ceremonial clothing, and sand painting. All materials used are natural, mostly reds, yellow, brown ochre and clay. Colours were made from materials like ochre, which is the main material. The materials then get ground to make paint. The Aboriginal flag actually has a meaning. The yellow represents the sun. The red represents the red earth, the red ochre used in ceremonies, and Aboriginal people's spiritual relation to the land. The black represents the Aborigines. They chose to be this colour. Aborigines use symbols like people sitting, animal tracks, a person, a boomerang, and a campsite. All the designs have a story behind them, many about Dreamtime, and that doesn't mean when you sleep, but Dreamtime as in the time before creation. So Aboriginal Dreamtime is the way that Aboriginal people explain how the world was made. And we've read some of those stories in our classrooms. You might have read The Rainbow Serpent or How the Birds Got Their Colours. Painting on bark is the oldest form of Aboriginal art, but many bark paintings have perished over time. Not only is the bark prone to decay and disintegration, but the ochre paints need a stable substrate, which is a base on which to paint, to lengthen their own relatively short life. A Bradshaw painting is one of the oldest and most popular of rock paintings. There is a legend attached with Bradshaw paintings. The Aborigines believed the birds pecked the rocks, and when their beaks bled, they painted the images with their tail. The largest collection of rock engravings is in Australia's Burrup Peninsula. There are over 1 million carvings, some of which show a now extinct animal, the thylacine or Tasmanian tiger. So we don't see those anymore. Nobody has seen one of those who was alive today. The Aboriginal people use the art to preserve their culture. You can see their artwork in their dances, their songs, their ceremonies, their stories and their paintings. All of them are the media to get the vital information about Aboriginal culture. So Indigenous art tells a story. The story might be about the land or things that have happened, Or it might be about the creation of the world. Stories are used to teach people right and wrong, and good and bad. And it can tell them how to survive on the land, where to find food and water and shelter. I hope you've enjoyed learning about Aboriginal art, and I hope you enjoy the next part of our geography program.